Hey guys, Common Man here. So if you clicked on that thumbnail, you're probably wondering if this is a little bit of clickbait, and I'm gonna say no. And let me explain. Okay, so what are we talking about? What are these Tesla call options that I'm referring to here? And they are I have 63 Cybertruck orders, and actually one of them has been canceled. Maybe a couple of them have been canceled, but I think I have 61 technically. Okay, anyway, so those Cybertruck orders are the call options I'm referring to. And when back when I placed those orders, there were a number of people who were placing numerous orders. I'm not at the top of that list, meaning there's at least one guy, I think, who has 1,500 orders, and maybe some who have well beyond that. But anyway, there was a lot of buzz going on talking about these Cybertruck orders and what they could be used for. And a big part of it is you could create a robo taxi fleet. And this is something that Elon himself talked about. And I think that was the biggest push to get people to order more than one. But there are other things that could have happened, or could still happen, that would make people want to order more than one, such as possibly being able to buy a Cybertruck because you ordered one a long time ago and sell it in the open marketplace for more than you bought it for. There are apparently some restrictions against that. I don't know if they're being enforced, and I don't know, the restrictions could be dropped at any point. So anyway, at this moment in time, it's a little hard to say what is going to happen with that. But anyway, let me see if I can explain a little further why I call these call options. So if you think about a stock call option, it gives you the right to buy something at X. Basically, we're talking a share of stock, or actually 100 shares of stock. One option gives you the right to buy 100 shares of stock at X price. So you get to pick your strike price, and you get to pick your expiration date. And at some point, if you own a call option, at some point before it expires, you would want to exercise it, and it will automatically exercise itself if it's in the money when it expires. So there's all that. Now, the strike price of these call options that I have, it was sort of 39,000, 49,000, and 69,000. Those were the prices of the Cybertrucks when they first came out. And for a long time, for years, that was the price. You could just go on the Tesla website and order a Cybertruck, and you could pick any of those prices. The 39,000 was rear wheel drive, and I think the 69 was like 3-motor option. But anyway, there were various options, including you could get FSD or not get FSD, things like that. Anyway, the strike price on those options has elevated to 120,000. So if you get an order filled right now, regardless of what type of truck you tried to order in the first place, rear wheel drive or whatever, with FSD or whatever, you're going to pay 120,000. It's going to come with FSD free. It's included in that price. Anyway, it's a pretty pricey model, obviously, and it's called the Foundation model. So one way to make money is to buy it at the strike price, 120,000, and sell it for more. Now there's the whole question of, are you allowed to do that, and is that being enforced? But let's just ignore that for a second. That is actually going on right now. People are buying they're getting their orders filled, they're buying their Cybertrucks, and they're reselling them immediately for as much as, I've heard, more than double. So I think 250,000 is a figure that I heard. So if someone really wanted a Cybertruck, and so think celebrity or whatever, they might think 250,000 for something that cool. Sure, I'll do that. And anyways, some of these people who are trying to resell them are literally reselling them before they've even bought them, technically, which actually makes a fair bit of sense. They're posting the truck for sale when they know they've got it coming but haven't received it and technically haven't bought it, blah, blah, blah. So there's all that going on. Now, here's the quandary I'm in, and I'd love to hear your comments below, what you would do if you were in my shoes. So I could hold on to all these options. They are, in theory, something I cannot lose money on, meaning if I want to cancel any one of these orders, I would get my money back. And I don't have that much money into each one. It was just $100 sort of a down payment, or whatever you want to call it, to get my place in line. So multiply that times, I'm just going to say 60, even though it's 61, but the math is a little bit easier. So that's $6,000 I have tied up in these. I could cancel one or all or any number I want and get back my money. But then I wouldn't have a place in line anymore. I wouldn't have these call options anymore. I wouldn't have the potential to make a lot of money on them. I don't know why I did the air quote there. But anyway, so what would you do if you were in my shoes? What I'm thinking about doing is I'm thinking about cashing them all in and buying stock instead. So I would be buying real shares of Tesla. So the question that I have to ponder is it better to buy $6,000 worth of Tesla stock, and in the future it could go up or down, while I would have been sorry, during the period of time where I own those shares, it could go up or down, versus if I held on to the options, they could, in theory, only go up. So I could always just cash them in for what I paid for them. So I can't lose money. But by the way, I'm not 100% sure even that is true. I mean, in theory it's true, but I suppose that Tesla could cancel all my orders overnight and not give me any money back. That seems to me to be very unlikely, but I think anything's possible. So I am running, in my mind, some small risk that I could lose some or all of my $6,000 if I just leave it in these options. So in theory, I can't lose, but in reality, I think there is a small chance that I could. So there, and by the way, I do already have one order that got fulfilled, or whatever term you want to use, confirmed, I think is the technical term that Tesla used. They confirmed one of my orders. I could have purchased that Cybertruck, but I didn't do it fast enough, and they canceled the order because I didn't do it fast enough. They sort of gave me a week, and about a week in, they did cancel it. I checked in with them. I think it was just automatic. It certainly seems, based on talking to them, that it was just automatically done. It's not like a person sat there and clicked an option to say that they were canceling my order. I think the system basically just canceled it, and they kept my money. But when I checked in with them, they apologized and said they're going to refund me, not through my credit card, but by sending me an old school paper check. So supposedly that's coming in the mail. So that's just a little bit of an interesting update on my one confirmed order. And I guess that's about it. Like I said, comment below. What would you do? Would you buy Tesla shares, which are risky, meaning they can go way up or way down? Or would you hang on to these sort of guaranteed options, meaning you can't lose money, but there is the potential to make money in a variety of ways? So that's about it for now. Ciao.